Welcome, I'm Dr. Janine Bowering, naturopathic doctor, and today I'm talking about intermittent fasting, the pros and the cons. So for anybody who doesn't know what intermittent fasting is, this is when we are eating in a certain window of our 24-hour day, and the rest of the time we're fasting. And probably the most popular type of intermittent fasting is called the 16-8, in which 8 hours of the day you are eating, that's your eating window, and then the rest of the time you are fasting, and you may have some water, or if it's dirty fasting, you may have some coffee in there, but no sugar, no cream, and depending on what type of fasting that you've chosen. So some of the advantages of intermittent fasting is you can eat what you want, and certainly doing different combinations of intermittent fasting are popular, so you can do low carb intermittent fasting or keto intermittent fasting. But basically, this is depending on your health goals, and that's one of the advantages, is that you can choose what type of foods are in that healthy eating window. And I say healthy because hopefully you have chosen the healthiest foods possible to help to nourish your body in your eating window. Now, some of the disadvantages of intermittent fasting, or the cons, would be that you can develop, if you've never fasted before, you have this inherent fear of hunger. And this is something that, people, when I talk to them about fasting and when they try it for the first time, they're like, oh my God, I'm gonna die because I can't eat. And that is sometimes a real fear that you can experience, because you think that we can't survive, but we can survive days, almost weeks, without having food. Actually, I think it's about 3 weeks without food. We do need to have water every day, but without food, yes, you will still survive. So it's just like when you go to bed at nighttime, you're not going to die through the night when you're sleeping and not eating. So you have to sort of figure that out in your own mind-body connection to be able to make that connection and get over that fear of not eating, and you will be totally fine. So if you've not yet tried intermittent fasting, I highly recommend it. I think it's fantastic. It works fantastic for me. One of the other advantages is that with fasting, and the longer you do it, the quicker you get into something called autophagy. And autophagy is something that I've talked about in other videos, so you can check that out. Also, in the secrets of how to do intermittent fasting, I have another video about, I go into a little bit more detail as to how to really jump into intermittent fasting and get the full benefits of autophagy into your daily diet and your daily routine, which you will love, because this is great for your immune system, for your skin, for longevity, and looking young and feeling youthful every day. So I hope that this has helped you, and please give me a big thumbs up. I truly appreciate it. And if you've tried intermittent fasting, or you're new to intermittent fasting, please leave some comments, and if you've got questions about it, I would love to answer back to you. As well as, if you're new here, make sure that you're subscribed by clicking that bell and turning on your post notifications. And you want to get all the notifications, and that's important to click that so that you get my newest and latest uploads, which is every day we're putting out new content. So I hope that you've enjoyed this, and remember to always take care of your good health and do it naturally.